Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking base. Guten Morgen, Fräuleinen. How are we all doing today, chat? We good? Chilling? Gucci Gucci? Tamaguchi Gucci? Better than yesterday. Hot, true. Good, day off. Nice. Nice, and it's not even Friday. Did you watch the World Cup? No, I'm not a normie. Rare Monday off. Did you ever try out climbing bouldering? I've rolled a few boulders in my day, if that's what you mean. The Odyssey debuts with 270 million at the box office. Biggest opening for Christopher Nolan movie, surpassing The Dark Knight Rises. Oh shit, man. What streaming service will it be on first, you think? I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm 3-4 wins away from Eternal 6. I don't know what Eternal 6 is. IMAX is the best way to watch movies. Oh, right, IMAX movie. Yeah. If you adjust for inflation, Dark Knight is higher. Damn right, Dark Knight is higher. It's the best goddamn trilogy in the entire movie history. Unironically. Lord of the Rings? No. No, not even Star Wars. There's nothing that beats the Dark Knight trilogy, okay? No other trilogy has overall as high rating as this one, okay? There's always a shitty movie in other trilogies, alright? Take Matrix, for example. Now, I'm gonna call it a trilogy even though there's a fourth movie, because there isn't really a fourth movie, right? Lord of the Rings, we have Star Wars, we have Star Wars New Trilogy, right? Right, the 1, 2, 3. Lord of the Rings, there's just not one movie that is, or one trilogy that is overall better than Dark Knight. Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean. That ain't even a trilogy, man.
Oh, chop right is a bus to Tepela. Chop right is Mogi, Tepela. Chop right has chicken legs, Tepela. Oh, don't tell him, Chad. He doesn't know. He doesn't know action is coming.
Action is coming.
Oh.
Do you have Peacock? Because all they say is Universal Picture and their streaming service is Peacock. No, I have not. I have never heard of a fucking peacock. But I do pee with my cock. When would you watch Exit 8 movie? I don't know. Whenever it comes on my fucking streaming service or some shit. Prove it. I do it all the time. The tier 3 sub only. Alright. A Jurassic Park series better. No. no, 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 no. Let's see here. We got some Submariners, chat. Daft Colonel, thank you. That Yellow Asian. We got at 25 ZK. Miss Luca is cute. Star Force TV with 69 months. Copia. Cap the Cap 103 months. Well, Cash Lab though with 100 months in a row. Very nice. Let's see here. Here's your cringe feed, sir. Boop. Thank you very much. Oh shit! I forgot. I have salmon in the oven. Wait 1 second. My pants are falling off. Because I am so fucking ripped. Alright. Alright chat, what's happening? Anything cool? Other than what we already discussed, Doomsday trailer dropped 10 minutes ago, but Doomsday. That's gonna be a real bat. I'm sure someone linked it in the links, right? EU banned companies from destroying unsold clothes and shoes.
I love Forsen so much. When I grow up,
Yeah, the
I
kids
want
pour
to
their
be
hearts and
just like
souls into that
Forsen.
shit.
When I grow up, I want to be a Forsen. When I grow up, I want to be the Forsen. Forsen, can you please fuck my butthole?
Butthole, right. That can be arranged. New UK PM. Spain won the World Cup beating Argentina. Joder. Does your hairline depress you? Not in the slightest. How do you cook salmon? You literally just throw it in the oven. It's that easy. It's that easy. Literally. Hello, Mr. Force. Do you think you will be playing Stellar Blade soon? I haven't given it any real thought. But it's time for a playthrough soon. I'm not sure. Maybe we do play an older game that we haven't missed. But if you want to play one of those Gooner baits, then you probably should play Near Automata, right? That has the highest ratings. Or maybe we play Metal Gear Solid. Finally, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We haven't played Oh. Oh. I'm just worried that Nier Automata is like too much like Devil May Cry. Like I play Devil May Cry, but I'm like not the biggest fan of that combat system. It's not. It's worse than Devil May Cry. Nier Automata is literally a goated game, Mr. Force. A goat. Well, we'll think of something, because I don't think there's anything big releasing next month. There's that game from Game Freak with the samurai and the wolf or whatever. I'm not sure if that's gonna be something good or not. And then what else is there? Something there's Star Wars XCOM. That might be something fun. Star Wars XCOM. Splatoon Raiders in 3 days. I don't give a shit about Splatoon Raiders. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't give two shits about that game. Alright, links, chat. Links. First link of the day.
先生、ちっと時間もらってくぜ。疲れた。大変つか、ただただめんどくせえっていうか。
Cats Remix。
くそ、まためんどくせえのが。ひどい、なんで置いていくの？あ、ご主人様、お邪魔するね。もう暑いっての、ひっつくな。だってリーダーが任務終わったと思ったら楽しそうな顔ですぐどっか行っちゃうから。理由になってね。あと楽しそうなは余計だ。っていうか邪魔だって言ってんだろ。やだやだ、だってリーダーのこと大好きだもん。あ、もちろんご主人様のことも大好きだよ。久しぶり、ご主人様。ブルーアーカイブ。
Alright.
He introduces a delighted Cyclops. Imagine how delighted he'd be if he didn't have cataracts. Then some random guy levitates in front of the camera, and a digital pirate, created by AI, announces Crimson Hubo, aka Mortal Kombat for the Blind, introducing the players and already prepared animations in which everyone gets an unexpected pull in the sewer. Then Joanna, speaking, of course, has a strong British accent, because she's from France, after all.
As usual, she urges all the scumbags to unite and escape together. But the organizers let Icos in. The Saladites wake up on the first screen, whether a few sticks were thrown, where GG mimicked. Without a problem, kicking and like a rag, and he conquered everything. On her. Finally, he knocks her to the ground, not raping her. Then he appears. Unites everyone, and leads them out of the land. I don't have to, somehow. The body suddenly disappears like in a cartoon of. She insists on finding the others, because she has to return to the pyre, where, I mean, her loved ones are waiting for her. With the greatest delight, she reaches for her sword and they set off for the turn, which is certainly the real one. To which the old bag speaks in ancient Mongolian, which I don't know, but which is still audible, activating some kind of cough suppressant that puts him to sleep. And when the children are surprised that the woman knows Mongolian, she claims that if they don't pay respect to history, the whole endeavor is pointless. Zemek wakes up in a clearing and descends as if to, grinding the available flora, poisonous Africans, where he hides when Joanna, with her geographical knowledge, claims she knows this furnace, cracks, and then joins him, with whom he officially becomes friends. On their shitty language, which he corrects with some, no. No. It pays off every day. Oh my god.
Motherfucker didn't even take out the shit in it.
Just don't leave because she'll be needed in the next 17 films and it turns out she's coming back fresh, yeah.
She's coming back fresh, yeah.
Welcome to today's BBC coverage of the 2030 World Cup
Forsen,
quarter-final
have you
match
considered
between
getting
England
orbital
and
bucks
Scotland.
or
As a
stimulated
proud
fix here
Englishman
again?
since moving here 2 weeks ago,
Orbital
I cannot tell you
box ops.
how excited I am.
No, I have not considered.
this
I don't know what that is.
There you see the Scotsman now. Dare I say that William Wallace himself could not have picked a better team to represent Scotland. Both teams have opted to skip the traditional national anthem ceremony tonight, as no player on either side knew the words to the song. A big rule change this World Cup is that the manager now has to be from the team country, just like the players. It's about time. Having a Dutch-born manager in charge of England was making a mockery of the sport. Adebayo with the ball now. Good to see him back doing what he loves after that bit of bother last month when he was found guilty of stabbing 20 people in Ipswich. Luckily for him, the judge suspended his deportation order because he kicked the ball into the net. Very good. Iliri, goal for England. A great debut for a player who just joined the England team last week when he realized he qualified for English citizenship due to a 3-day holiday in the Cotswolds he went on as a 12-year-old. He makes history today as the first man with joint Nigerian, English, French, Italian, German, Scottish, Irish, Polish, Armenian citizenship to score for England. But wait, it appears both teams have drawn their ceremonial knives that they are allowed to carry during matches for religious reasons, and they are now attempting to stab each other. Pandemonium has broken out on the pitch. No red cards from the referee yet, as it's against the rules to card a black player due to racism.
Alright.
殺す。やめて！サトコを殺さないで！今頃命乞いかい？あんたはそれをサトシ君の時にしなかった。それがあんたの罪なんだ。許してあげて！私はどうなってもいいからサトコを許してあげて！今叫んでるお前はあの時の私。どんなに叫んだって届かない、救えない、助けられない。お前はそこで苦しみを味わうがいい。やめて！やめて！やめて！よーし、じゃあこうしよう。
1000回ごめんなさいって言うんだよ。そしたらさとこを解放してあげる。ごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさいごめんなさい。泣くのはあんたの1000倍特許だね。泣けばニーニーが助けに来てくれるのかな。さとこ、私の声が聞こえる？聞けよこら！あんたは自分の罪が分かってるの？どれほどサトシ君を追い詰めていたか知ってる？ニーニー、ニーニー。そう、あんたはニーニーって泣けばよかった。泣きさえすればいつもサトシ君がかばってくれた。でもね、サトシ君の負担ってものを考えたことある？サトシ君はあんたのヒーローでもなければ不死身でもない。あんたと同じに。どうしたのよ。もう右腕の感覚がない？じゃあ左腕にするか。どうしたの？叫ぶと私を喜ばすから、せめて悲鳴を上げずに抵抗ってわけ？
ええ、私もそう思っていましたのよ。
は？
私がニーニーを追い詰めたからいなくなってしまった。私が甘えていたニーニーも辛かったはずなのに、私はニーニーにすがりつくことをやめられなか
った。ちょっと意外。自覚があったとはね。
ニーニーはきっと帰ってきてくれ。
I met an Asian lady the other day and wrote this song to impress her. Hope you understand what I say, because I don't.
What are you supposed to be for Halloween tonight?
George Floyd.
Oh.
Thanks.
Well, that's what you get.
On hand, time to take a dip.
Betty, what has 148 teeth and is holding back a monster?
Oh gosh, Mr. Rogers, what is it?
My zipper.
Oh my, oh you rascal.
Peanuts, hot dogs, cold beer right here.
Hey, over here, Peanuts.
You got it, boss. Bag of roasted coming up.
How much?
$5, sir.
Here you go.
Thank you, Chase. Coming right back. Enjoy.
Forged in the workshop. Born for the night, the Milwaukee lightsaber. The only saber for the dark side.
Hello, my name is Matt, and I'm going to sing.
Best of luck to you, Matt.
Thank you.
When the pros hang up their tool belts, they pick up the thrills. Welcome to Milwaukee Tool Park, where roller coasters rip like circular saws, pendulums swing like reciprocating blades, and every bite...
Mr. Rogers, why are you wearing that?
I'm wearing this because you probably got a million fucking diseases that haven't even been fucking named yet.
Oh. Okay.
I just want to tell you I really liked your costume.
Nah, I wasn't insulted. I actually forgot it was Halloween. I really thought that guy was a ghost. I hate ghosts.
So what do you do for fun at the pumpkin patch?
I go around and smash pumpkins. This one got extra seed in it.
There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah. Back, just like that. 1,800 pounds of joy.
Guys, Billy Mays here. Tired of unoriginal Halloween costumes showing up at your door? Get the hose away. It's the crowd control hose, the fastest way to blast those boring get-ups off your porch. Watch this.
Spin it, land it, move your pawn. 2 spaces. Oops, wrong box.
I'm for a Dirty Sanchez. Wait,
what? Splat. Land on the wrong box and wear the gooey stash. Dirty Sanchez, the game of good, clean, messy.
Authorities are looking for a man who's been spotted sneaking into women's restrooms across the downtown area. Witnesses describe him as mid-40s, about 6 feet tall, wearing glasses, a trimmed beard, and a receding hairline. Police released this composite sketch earlier today.
Oh, would you look at that?
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
PS17? I can't believe it. It's got Grand Theft Auto 6 ready to go?
Yep, all set
I
up.
waited half my life for this. Let's drive.
It's a beautiful day to take care of yourself, neighbor. A little fuel for the muscles. Strong on the outside, kind on the inside. That's the goal. And you know what? You can be strong.
Milwaukee introduces the Ultra Porta Potty. Built tough with a burrito-proof seal and Chipotle certification, it locks down the aftermath like no other. Compatible with the M18 battery system.
Hi, welcome to Cane's. What can I get started for you? 4-finger combo comes with fries, toast, slaw, and a cane sauce. Listen that slaw for an extra toast? You got it. Anything to drink?
I want to speak to your manager. And why is that other officer standing so far away from me?
His body cam is on. He is just trying to get you in frame.
He then listed his objectives in his attack. One would relate to his new passion for homemade weaponry. That goal would be to prove the viability of improvised weapons. The second would be to increase the morale of other oppressed white people with his live stream. The third would be to kill as many non-white people as he could, but specifically Jews. The one bonus objective was listed as "Don't Die." Next came to his description for his plan. As we know, he wanted to attack the synagogue. He stated that he wanted to attack this location specifically because it was the only area nearby with a lot of Jewish people present. He noted that the security would be high, saying that he would either have to force himself in or coax them out somehow. He said that he may even be killed in the street, calling it spilling his spaghetti, and get mocked once again. He said that he would have to be extra careful, as he says that the Jews are one of the only groups in the country with access to weapons and allowed to conceal carry. He admits that he will stick out, calling himself a weeb and saying that he looks like a terrorist. He wrote, "I originally planned to storm a mosque or an Antifa culture center, which are way less defended, but even killing 100 golems won't make a difference when on a single day more than that are shipped to Europe. The only way to win is to cut off the head of the ZOG. If I fail and die but kill a single Jew, it was worth it." He ends with, "Choose the best way for entry spontaneous. Go in and kill everything. Improvise if when something goes wrong. Drive away. Kill some more. Repeat until all Jews are dead or you prove the existence of waifus in Valhalla, whichever comes first. Jij." He then lists a bunch of achievements he can gain in his attack, all of which are modeled after video game achievements/trophies. Most are for killing certain kinds of people, like race, gender, age, etc., or for killing people with certain weapons. Some of the more notable achievements outside of that area are: No Way Back, upload this PDF. Hello World, have a successful live stream. The Way of the Autist, kill someone with the sword. That Really Grinds My Gear, kill someone with the secret weapon. I Liked That Hand, accidentally frag yourself with the improvised explosives. While you may think that this was the end of the manifesto, there was actually one more document included. This one was brief as well, only consisting of a few pages with a couple of lines of text on each. The headline on the first page reads, "Techno-Barbarism, a spiritual guide for discontent white men in the current year +4. De-domesticate yourself and kill all Jews." The next page says, "Mudslams, Christ-likes, commies, N-words, and traitors too," revealing that Stefan hated Christians and communists as well. The third page is really something else. It only consists of some white text on a white background, and that text is a dick joke. It's a drawing of a penis in text format. It then says, "Venus, thanks for reading." The fourth and final page features some art of an anime cat girl sitting in a cardboard box. It reads, "Become a techno-barbarian today and get a free cat girl." In much smaller text nearby, it says, "Disclaimer, you need to kill at least one Jew to qualify. Alternatives include fox girls and normal waifus. She will always be loyal, so treat her good."
Okay.
This is TF2. Oh, that's a cheater. 2 in a row? Okay. But this is also TF2.
Okay, what's it? Yam's on it. I think
Damage on the high five is gonna eat a fat 90 damage. So you bot mode. Oh my god! He's disgusting!
Martin gets struck by Jelly. Jelly getting.
Yeah, in a maneuver situation. So might actually going to go in on a big bomb, trying to get 12, but he does. So
gets in that time.
He might be getting out actually.
Oh
my
god!
Oh my god! The hop drop. There it is. I guess that was Laz going in. Oh! I'm gonna die too. Alex finding another kill.
Yeah, Mila needs to force this pop out.
Oh my goodness, Mila with the shot onto Ninja Nick, and once again, Ninja Nick.
This guy's on the point. Hobbs is out. He got the oversaw. Get off. He got the second oversaw. Oh my god. Oh, Blue Johnson. He's done it. They've eliminated Team Infinity. A classic mix-up.
Rockets. Is this going to be Froyo?
Yes.
I think
it's going to be full tilt and take it. 3-2. Wow. Look at that one. They secure their spot in the grand final. My goodness.
I believe that TF2 could have been one of the best esports of all time. FPS players can mess around, die to ridiculous things, and then run off the game as a casual, chaotic mess. But in that chaos lies one of the most deep and high-skilled FPSs ever created. There's a handful of factors that make for good esports, but the two main ones are a high skill ceiling and accessibility. Of course, the game must have enough depth to require thousands of hours of practice to reach the top, but it still has to be fun for new players too, or else it's just a matter of time before the game dies out. Games like League, CS, Fortnite, and Rocket League can all be enjoyed casually or without being that good, but it can also take a lifetime to master. So let's talk about TF2's skill ceiling. I love Quake. It's the OG FPS and requires such a diverse set of skills to be the best player on any given server. It features all different types of aiming fundamentals and is still alive today because of the depth of skill that it offers. TF2 actually started as a Quake mod. It stresses many of the same aiming fundamentals and demands an equally deep understanding of movement. But TF2 is on the Source engine, the engine that powers modes like B-Hop, Surf, KZ, and other movement disciplines that people have dedicated thousands of hours to. But here's my hot take for you. TF2 is the most practical and skillful application of Source engine movement ever. Obviously, we're excluding the raw movement modes in the discussion, but when it comes to combat FPSs, our competition is probably going to be games like Apex, Titanfall, and CS. When it comes to CS movement, your character control and peak mechanics are of utmost importance. But when it comes to other source-based movement options, like your B-hops and KZ jumps, it starts to lack in the practice.
Oh, I'm allergic to cucks. Shut that up.
Right now, my internet service provider could be watching me. Not my data, but my actual body. They don't need to use cameras or microphones. They could watch me move around my home with just the Wi-Fi signal. Creepy. What began as academic research has quietly gone commercial.
Today, Wi-Fi sensing is built into routers and smart home devices shipped by most major ISPs. This is just one of the many spying abilities the router you invited into your home has. Your internet service provider knows every website you visited today, how long you spent on each one. It even knows where you are physically as you're watching this video.
Here's how it works and why it's about to get worse. So this is your router, and this string represents every device that connects to it, and also every potential source of data you're giving to it.
At first, these strings represent the obvious things. Your smart TV, your iPhone, your laptop, your kid's iPad. But they also branch out even further and see your YouTube habits, your kid's Minecraft account, when you check your favorite sports teams, even your online banking. All of this represents what your ISP is doing every single day.
It wasn't always like this.
In the past few decades, they've transformed from simple ISPs to sprawling tech conglomerates, providing their own TV, smart home devices, search, and email, allowing them to access the contents of your communications.
The FTC found that several ISPs were combining all of this data across product lines, using it to sort users into advertising segments based on inferred characteristics, including race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and political affiliation, and then sharing it with third parties. Think about what that means. Your internet provider, the one company you can't avoid if you want to get online, is building a demographic profile of you and selling access to it. And unlike Google or Instagram, where you can at least theoretically choose not to use the product, most Americans have one, maybe two options at most for broadband.
That makes watching you physically through Wi-Fi sensing, which we'll get to soon, easier to implement.
You can't opt out. You just pay the bill. A major 2021 FTC staff report examined the data practices of 6 ISPs that together control roughly 98% of the US mobile internet market: AT&T, Verizon, Comcast, Charter, T-Mobile, and Google Fiber. What the report found was that these companies were collecting massive amounts of data and sharing it with third parties without giving users a meaningful choice.
You can choose different browsers, but they all have to go through the router. But how are ISPs allowed to spy on you? You would think there would be protections in place because your ISP is the gateway to the internet, and at one point, there were.
In 2016, the FCC passed rules that specifically restricted ISPs from collecting and monetizing user data without consent.
I will take a backseat to no one in my commitment to network neutrality.
And a separate set of regulations from 2015, net neutrality, required ISPs to treat all internet traffic equally. No throttling, no fast lanes, no picking winners. Both these rules were dismantled starting in 2017. Congress used the Congressional Review Act to kill the privacy rules in April. Then in December, the FCC voted to repeal net neutrality, which took effect in mid-2018.
Now, the FCC votes on it, and then Congress has to vote on it, right?
Actually, once the FCC votes on February 26th, that is it.
Without consumer regulations in place, ISPs are free to collect near limitless data from users. Plus, they can slow down or even stop traffic whenever they want.
Once you understand that ISPs have both the data and the infrastructure,
it's easy to see how they can both use that power to stifle competition and also endanger lives.
In 2013 and 2014, Comcast slowed Netflix down so much Netflix viewers on Comcast were wishing that they could go back to VHS. Buffering became constant, customer complaints spiked, and Comcast's message was simple: pay us for a direct connection or your service stays broken. Netflix eventually paid, and its CEO called it an arbitrary tax that Comcast could impose because of its market power. Fast forward to January 2024, Netflix.
Okay. I gotta rinse my plate.
Hey, Styles. Yeah, we should probably walk into a movie. The popcorn.
I know you guys are right behind us. Put me on speaker.
Yeah.
Okay, look, Scott's still hurt.
What do you mean still? He's not healing?
No, he's not healing. I think he's actually getting worse. The blood's turning like a black color.
Well, what's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him? Do I have a PhD in lycanthropy? How am I supposed to know that?
We need to get him off the bus.
And take him where? A hospital?
If he's dying, yeah. Styles, there's a rest area about a mile up. Tell the coach to pull over.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Well, reason with him.
Reason? Have you met this guy?
Just try something.
Coach, it's 5 minutes for a bathroom break, okay? We've been on this thing for like 3 hours. It's 60 miles to the next rest stop. Being cooped up for hours is not good. You know, our bladders aren't exactly... Coach, this is... Can you... Please, Coach, let me talk. Every time...
Get back to your seat, Zelensky! Okay! And Jared, keep your eyes on the horizon.
Hey, Jared. How you doing?
Jared, you suck! Hey, somebody grab some towels or a mop. You're a new boss.
Alright. Brett Balking, man. Serial Link, Crazy Dude, welcome back. Nox you, Kama, Starstorm, and Gref Mini, welcome back.
Hey guys, as requested by a lot of you, I'm going to review another video by Sam Selig. It's this bodybuilder that YouTube keeps pushing. He has these very long and incredibly boring videos nobody would be watching him, but because YouTube keeps pushing him by suggesting his videos to everybody, he actually has a lot of views, which motivates him to create more videos, seeing as he earns a lot of money by creating these videos. He's very sick. He has pus coming out of everywhere. He's around 21 years old. Looks like he's in his 30s, if not even 40s. He's one of the sickest people on YouTube, and he has no idea that he's the perfect tool for the agenda. He promotes going to the gym and taking drugs. The gym alone is bad enough, seeing as it makes you incredibly unhealthy and reduces your lifespan significantly. But on top of that, he's a drug addict, and young, impressionable man who will see him will end up also using drugs. And YouTube actually promotes this. It's amazing. You have to be incredibly blind not to see why they promote him. The drugs will, of course, not only also reduce your lifespan and make you incredibly sick, but they will also make you infertile, which is perfect.
Can you believe it? I'm finally back. Well,
I can't believe that you're again sitting there with a bowl of what looks like cereal and milk. It's the same again.
Finally back to look at the food intake. So I've already got 3 servings of...
Come on, please wear a tank top. I want to see all of the acne, all of the pus, the drugs and the toxins coming out of your body. Come on. I already see your red tomato face, but I want to see more.
Checks. I was actually kind of disappointed. I was scanning around the kitchen. I was looking for a box of Golden Grams that used to be floating around in here. Somebody must have finished them off. But, you know, whatever. Simple carb. I know some dudes would pretty much hype up the Chex over any other kind of cereal, just because it's rice-based, rather than, like, you know, grain or wheat or whatever. But it's, to me, I'm looking at 120 grams of carbs. There's like 3 grams of fat. Basically, I mean, that's actually not true. I was about to say...
All of it is absolute garbage. It's absolute slave food. You have to be incredibly dumb to eat something like cereal. It's so insanely toxic to your body. It actually literally makes you infertile. There's glyphosate, all kinds of other pesticides, so many toxins, anti-nutrients, rice has arsenic.
Do not even think about skipping. Like, I just looked up the nutrition label, right? Per serving 1 gram of fat in, you know, this little dry Chex. Don't just skip over that. That's the absolute worst mistake you could do. In a bulking context, it's not bad, right? Because, of course, you'd be eating more food than you're really tracking. But if you're trying to diet down, you know, you've got to be OCD Mr. Monk level. Like, any amount of ketchup you get, that's 3 grams of carbs. Any amount of extra oil you put in the pan when you made some eggs, that's 5 grams of fat, you know.
That's not true, because if he's talking about seed oils, plant oils, you can't actually digest and absorb these plant oils, seeing as your body is made out of saturated animal fat. If you believe that you're gonna get this specific amount of calories from plant oils, then you're incredibly mistaken. You will probably get 20 to 30% of what's on the package, depending on what oil it is.
When it comes to my dieting, not style, but maybe theory, if you could call it that, calories is the #1 factor, right? Because you gotta remember, I could eat as perfect food as I want, train as hard as I want for years on end, but if I don't eat enough calories to be in a calorie surplus and actually deposit, well, mass, but primarily muscle onto my frame, I'm not gonna get anywhere. I mean, I'll look like a freak, but I'll still be like 220. You know, the only way to actually gain weight is to eat calories in excess.
No, that's not true. The only way to gain this much unnatural weight is to use drugs. There's no other way, seeing as you have an unnatural body. You look like an absolute freak.
Americans
no woman on
beg
earth
to
would find you
differ.
attractive. It's completely impossible, literally. And I don't mean 1 or 2. I mean literally 0 women on earth. It's just because his body is so far away from how you're naturally supposed to look like that it's impossible to find him in any way attractive. And because he's not good looking, obviously, in general, but also because of all of the acne, he has one of the most unappealing bodies on earth. Yet there's probably men out there who believe, oh yeah, I just need to go to the gym if I'm short or ugly, and then women will find me attractive. No, they will find you even more unattractive.
Of what your body is burning per day. And vice versa is apparently a hard truth, and from some like TikTok freakout videos I see, apparently it's a argued truth. But the only way to lose body fat, again, same thing but in reverse, you have to eat less calories than your body burns per day. aka a calorie deficit. But apart from that, I'm really trying to get in tons of carbs, you know, my 250 grams of protein-ish. I kind of stay around a gram per pound, right? So right now,
the carbs signal for insulin to be released. Carbs are simply sugar. Of course, he will be diabetic eventually. And it's great for bodybuilding, sure, but it's also very great for aging your body rapidly. That's why you look so old. And a lot of bodybuilders even inject insulin on top of eating a lot of carbohydrates. That and the drugs is the main reason why they look so super old.
NFC モード2。了解。NFC モード2解除。
電波の発信ポイントの解析は
あと13秒で解析完了。
トゥビー大丈夫？
解析完了。妨害電波を放出する個体を特定。マップにマーク。
Okie dokie, that was all the Linkos. We are done with the Linkos. Okay. Oh, okay. Time for some games, boys. Time for some games. We got some games. Yo, man. One second. Let me see here. We got a bunch of little games releasing today that look decent. But most of them at 5 o'clock. 5 and 9, 5 and 7, and then there was a big RTS releasing today as well, Space Zero. Maybe that's something fun. Fuck, is it so hot? Let me fix this. Alright, let's see what this game is. Dead Deadline. Looks like some Friday the 13th kind of game. Maybe. Let's see. Project D. Is that it? Project D.